Could also do what am I going to blank? Cosmetic makeup. Cosmetic makeup is going to be microblading, micro shading, ombre, brows, lip liner, eyeliner, filling in lips. That's a whole other category of makeup that's going to pay you very extensively. So, to the makeup artist on here, that is something that you could do if you haven't already looked into that. That again is an additional service that you could add if you wanted to go that route. It pays quite well doing that because people charge a couple hundred dollars, sometimes thousands if they're doing like hair restoration little marks where they're making it look like you have hair and you don't, but you're just putting pigment on the scalp, maybe like an edge, for instance. There's one lady up in Grapevine. She was charging upwards of $5,000, I think, for a head. You do 2 or 3 people, $5,000 times three, that's $15,000 a week, minus your cost, maybe probably not even that much, a couple $100. You don't have to work 2 weeks out of the month. That's 30,000 times 12. That's money. So just thinking like that, and then taking that money and applying it maybe to something else you want to do, like lasers, or going back, and if you want to do injectables, maybe getting, a nurse's degree or something like that. Just thinking along the lines of how can I use this esthetician license to make money, because we want to make money, educate our clients, get the best out of the license, and live the lifestyle I want. Ultimately, that's what we want to do, most of us at least. So just be thinking along the lines of that. Let's see. Our color theory. An understanding of how color works is essential for makeup application. Everyone sees color a little differently. And it may take a while to learn to see colors, learn to see color shades naturally and easily. Primary, secondary, and tertiary colors, as well as warm, cool, and complementary colors, are shown in the color wheels. Once you understand these basics of color theory, you can use your creative instincts to invent any color palette you desire. Primary colors are going to be the fundamental colors that cannot be obtained from a mixture. The primary colors are yellow, red, and blue. What do you guys think about when you see the color blue? Yeah. What else? Words. How does that make you feel? I don't know. I think that's like sadness. Really? Mm-hmm. Depending on the shade or tint, or just blue in general? I think just blue in general. Oh man, I don't have a yellow. Poop. Dang it. Beautiful. No, because that's is that dry erase? Oh no. Ruins it. All right, I'll go find one later. What do we think about when we think of red? Hot. Hot. What else? Red light. Red light. So stopping. Forbidden. Prohibited. What do you think about? Think about red as fast. I think it's seductive. I also think it's I don't know, and beautiful because I like roses. What do we think about when we think of yellow? Babies, really? Why? Feels always the neutral color. What's always the neutral? If you don't know if it's boy or girl, you're usually gonna put yellow or green. Yeah, I was gonna say or green. Okay. What else do we think about when we think of yellow? I think the flowers are red. Okay. What kind of lily? Is it lilies? What's these? Yes. I knew something. I'm like, what is it? What else? Okay. Yellow. Okay. You said orange for the sun, right? Red. Oh. What else? Hot.
Not yellow.
Not yellow?
No, I wasn't saying that yellow.
All right. Alexis, what do you think of? Okay, I think that's what I was trying to say. Sunflowers. Yellow, I think of bright and just the day, the sun.
Fun sign.
Oh, is it?
That's my zodiac sign.
It's like get up, get ready, it's time. All right. So our primary colors are our foundational colors. We can't make it. Primary colors can't be made. Um, they're in their simplest state, if you will. Our secondary colors are going to be obtained by mixing equal parts of our primary colors. So our secondary colors are going to include green, violet, and what am I missing? Orange. So what do we think about when we see green other than bees?
Just outdoors.
Okay, like grass.
Mountains.
I think of money. What else? What else do we think of? Because colors are everything. Colors can change your mood. Colors are therapeutic. Colors can make you do things, act on things. Colors can make you have impulses. The color of food can make you decide if you want to eat it or not. Being in certain dynamics as far as your spa is concerned, setting up your facial room, if you have kind of dark, dim colors, creating that facade is going to be more of a relaxation state, right? Usually when it's dark, it's dim, certain music's playing, that's going to create a more relaxive state. And then you add smell on top of that. Or if you have very bright, vibrant colors, that's not going to be as relaxing. That's going to be more upbeat, more moving, more vigorous. You think about that. You think about your logo, the name of your business, the brand that you want to portray yourself as, any products that you may want to either buy into to sell or making your own. All right. What do we think about when we think about violet?
My favorite color.
Is it purple? I like purple because back in the day, it was the color of royalty. They had to get it out of seashells in the sea and like extract it from what are they called? Some type of animal in the sea. And it was very, 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 very hard to get, and it was in pure fine color. It was really, really pretty. So it's the color of royalty. It's also one of my colors for my business. It also means strength, as far as like courage, being bold, is also the color of purple. Is that why your mask is purple? I just noticed. What do you think of when you think of purple or violet?
I know, it's all wrong.
Oh God. What do you think of?
Oh,
So, you guys don't have anything when you think of purple? What about orange?
orange juice or something.
You don't like orange juice? Do you like apple juice?
No.
What do you like?
Cranberry.
Okay. Cranberry, not prune though, right? Prune makes you go to the pot.
Oh, God.
I'm serious. If you're constipated, drink some prune juice. Talk about cleaning you out. Yeah.
For real?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, that's what I do my baby.
Just be prepared to be on the pot because it's coming. Yeah. What's it called? It's I think a diuretic. That's what it's called. What else do we think about when we see orange? Orange isn't really my theme. I'm not a big orange person.
For me,
Pumpkin
Thanksgiving.
spice, pumpkin pie. Thanksgiving giving, I think, more of like blue. I don't know why. I guess because I think of the pilgrims and their hats, you know? They had those big blue hats.
Are they blue?
I thought they were blue, like a dark navy. Weren't they a dark navy blue?
I thought they were black and like red and orange.
I don't know, maybe I'm making it up in my head. I like to dream. Okay, so our primary colors are going to be our fundamental colors that you can't obtain from anything. Our secondary colors are going to be equal amounts of our primary colors. So our blue red is going to equal our purple. Our blue yellow is going to make our orange. And then our secondary colors are going to be green, purple, and orange. Those are going to be equal parts of our primary colors. And last but not least is going to be our tertiary colors. These are going to be are formed by mixing equal amounts of primary colors and its neighboring secondary colors. One thing we want to remember about our tertiary colors is that the primary color's name will always come first. So blue, green, red, purple, yellow, orange. You guys get the idea. Red, violet. I like turquoise. I don't like this color. I like coloring. Did you guys like to paint when you were younger? I did. I did everything. So, what'd you say? Oh yeah, that's fun. So your favorite color is purple. What's your favorite color, Coco?
Pink.
Oh, so that was such like. Okay, how about you? Blue, blue. Do we have a second favorite color? Maybe that. A second. I like pink and purple. I was more of a pink when I was younger, and as I got older, it became more. I was really excited about my charts when I understood. All right, moving right along. A primary and secondary color directly opposite each other on the color wheel are called complementary colors. These complementary colors are defined as two colors that, when mixed together, produce a neutral gray or white. When mixed, these colors cancel each other out to create a neutral brown or gray color. When complementary colors are placed next to each other, each color makes the other look brighter, resulting in a greater contrast. For example, if you place blue next to orange, the blue seems brighter, the orange seems brighter. This concept of complementary colors is useful when determining color choice. The use of complementary colors will emphasize eye color, making the eyes appear brighter. So the terms you'll be responsible for knowing for this part of your makeup section is going to be hue, which is going to be the actual color we see that distinguishes red from yellow from blue. Hue is the distinct characteristic of the color. Colors can be mixed with white, black, or gray to yield other colors or hues. Hues depend on the dominant wavelength of light emitted or reflected from an object. Hue is going to be the distinct characteristic of a color. Man, I still wrote too. Even trying to give myself time. Tint is going to be when we add what to a color. So if we add white to red, what does that give us? What happens when we have a shade? What do we add? What happens when we have a tone? We add. This one is so great with this. Same.
I don't know why. Because I think last name is spelled like that.
Yeah.
Grey's Anatomy, GRD.
Our saturation is going to be the intensity of a color. So colors will either be pale or strong. And last but not least, we have the value. What's the value?
On how light or dark it is. It's not just the brightness.
Brightness. An example is going to be our warm colors.
Hey, Ashley,
Uh-huh.
real quick, can you tell me by tint, I think that's tint. What is that the small writing up there? I can't see it. And by value.
Oh, example, red plus white equals pink.
And
That's kind of weird.
also by value. It's not you, it's just the color. It's
I
hard to
know,
see.
and I was excited because I thought they'll really be able to see spot mark. Brightness is example light to dark. Something being lighter or darker shows
Okay.
the value.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Okay, learning the difference between warm colors. Learning the difference between warm and cool colors is essential to your success as a makeup artist. This is the bias of all color selection, and understanding the difference will enable you to properly enhance your client's coloring. Warm colors have a yellow undertone and range from yellow and gold to the oranges. Red, oranges, most reds, and even some yellow greens. So, you think cocoa has a warm undertone?
Yeah.
Me too. Okay, cool colors have a blue undertone, suggest coolness, and are dominated by blues, greens, violets, and blue reds. Think anybody in here has a cool undertone?
No, you're
warm. She's between her little cheek areas. I think you could be
right here's warm.
yeah, warm and then
Can you have both?
I think fans.
Yeah.
Easy. I know, right? Reds can be both warm and cool. If the red is orange based, it is warm. If it is blue based, it is cool. I don't know.
And I get matched very much all the time. I have to go for them.
Really? Greens are also warm and can be tricky. If a green contains more gold, it is warm. If it contains more blue, it is cool. All right, makeup products and formulations. Choosing a makeup product line is similar to choosing a skincare line. Makeup product choices range from private label brands to exclusive spa lines. There are some good quality private label cosmetics. Quality is important when choosing products and supplies. There's a difference between high quality makeup and less expensive brands. The quality of the ingredients, products, and brushes make up a big difference in how makeup application will turn out smoothly or not so smoothly. Pigment quality, packing, and applicators all vary. Advertising costs and overhead costs play a part in the cost of makeup lines. More advertising may mean more expensive products. Explain to clients why they should buy quality makeup and brushes. Why are they better? Is quality going to make a difference on their skin? Will quality products glide on easier, not tug on the delicate eye tissue? Clients will be more satisfied with products that are easier to work with and will discover the quality is worth the extra money. You will be better equipped to offer your professional expertise when you have learned about the product, supplies, and tools used in makeup application and services. The cosmetic industry offers a wide range of products designed to improve the skin's appearance as well as its condition. The cosmetics available today meet the needs of every skin type. Most products come in several forms, including powders, creams, and liquids, and an assortment of containers and packages. Makeup formulations are evolving and are now healthier for the skin than products of the past. Product formulations, application techniques, and facial features are introduced here before beginning the hands-on procedure, which we'll touch on Thursday. So, for those of you that are online, we're getting ready to do color wheels. This is going to be a part of the little project. Ladies are going to make color wheels today. You can make yours at home and then just send a picture in. The color wheel needs to contain your primary, secondary, and tertiary colors. You can use color pencils, you can use crowns, markers, we have watercolors here, and then there's plates for you guys. Whatever you want to make it out of, that will also be a part of your project. And then your actual project is going to be Halloween based. And I know, right? This year has like what? Your theme is gonna be Halloween, and you're gonna pick a character. It can be Mickey Mouse, it can be Santa Claus, it can be Tarzan. Without Tarzan, because that doesn't really happen. You're gonna pick a character, and it's gonna be your Halloween character, and you're gonna pick a primary, secondary, and tertiary color that are going to be outlined as a part of your character as far as colors are concerned. Let's see. You can do a costume if you want. That's up to you. And then what I'm really looking for is the face. So I'm going to be looking for using warm and cool colors, using the primary, secondary, tertiary colors. If you did tints, if you did shades, if you did tones, and you can do any of those with any of these. It doesn't have to just be like a blue. It can be a blue-green. It can be a magenta. You know those off colors. That comes right now, like a rose or a rose, like that's a color. So that would be like a pink, yeah, and that's between white and red. So stuff like that. You're gonna also write a 2-page paper. The 2-page paper 2-page paper can be double spaced. You're gonna make a little story of your Halloween character that you were gonna do all your different colors for. That you're then gonna do a face. The face that I gave you is gonna mimic whoever's here, because I wanted it to be in groups. Yeah, I wanted it to be in groups. You're gonna put it on there and then transfer it to a person.
Okay,
so who's ever
sketch
here,
it.
yeah.
What we really want to do.
Because normally we do it in groups.
Good.
So you're gonna illustrate a paper. Your paper's gonna tell a story. So we'll say it's Mickey Mouse. Why you came up with the Mickey Mouse, the colors that you put on Mickey Mouse, because it's your own illustration. It needs to be typed. It needs to have your name. It's clear. It needs to be typed. Be 2 pages. It can be double spaced. You need to make sure you cite your sources. Needs to illustrate a story. On a story, right? And then it needs to include your color psychology. So your color psychology is talking about primary, secondary, tertiary colors. And in that, you need to write why you chose those colors. Are those colors therapeutic, meaning can it change your mood, which we already know it can? So how it affects you. How it affects your mood. So again, Halloween theme, you're going to pick a character. Out of the character you pick, you're going to choose 3 colors from our color psychology. Whatever. You can choose a shade, a tone, a tint of these colors that you will include on your canvas of your paper that you will transfer to a live person depending on who's here that day. You're also going to write a little story about it that you'll present. The story will be typed. Make sure your name's at the top. Make sure it's double spaced. Make sure you cite your sources. Make sure it illustrates your story, why you chose those colors, and how those colors can affect people's moods, temperaments, all that good jazz. Any questions, comments, concerns? How'd you break your finger? I've been waiting to ask. Oh, you were right. We were debating. We're like, what went down? No, ma'am. This is all creativity.
See, and I don't have that, so it's
This
like
is how
very difficult.
this is how you're
creating.
making.
I don't know. That's
I want somebody to be creative.
That's the thing about makeup. That's the thing, is what you make it. People always want, oh, I want a straight guideline, but really it's what you make it, because my vision looking at you is one way, her vision's another, her vision's another. But they're all different visions that could look very good on you. You know what I mean? Did you have to get stitches?
I shattered.
So what were you doing?
So
I don't
the
understand.
complete top part, I got an X-ray and I was like, my bones were like floating everywhere.
Like, what happened?
I was getting out of the car.
And your hand was there and you closed it?
So hard.
Were you asleep?
I was a little.
Oh, I'm like, usually we don't. Okay. All right. So this will be due 2 weeks from Thursday. So let me see the date. All on the same page. So the Thursday is the 1st. It'll be due the 15th.
The 15th.
Mm-hmm. All right, ladies. That is all that I have. We're fixing to do our color wheels here in class. Does anybody have any questions over the paper, the project, anything online? Hot in here. All right, tomorrow we're going to continue with foundations, concealer, powder, all that good stuff, and go over brushes. And then we're going to watch a video of an everyday look, which is what we're going to try to emulate on Thursday in class after we do our little facial. One thing I like to do is I always like to have a clean canvas. So we always wash our face before we do our makeup application, kind of like a Pro 30, but maybe not as in depth. So we don't spend an actual 10 minutes on each module, but we do wash the face. So we deep cleanse, tone, moisturize. We don't do like a mask or anything, no exfoliation because we don't want to exfoliate and then go put product on it. But we do want to have a clean canvas, make sure it's oil, dirt, and debris free, tone it so that helps even out the pH, and then hydrate it or moisturize it so that way it's plump and it's not kind of that's and then we do the actual makeup application. Thursday, we're just going to do an everyday. So we'll pick 3 features to accentuate, whether it be the eyes, brows, and lips. Those are my favorites. That's really easy. As you get older, like slap it on and go. Or you can do foundation. Lashes can be one. Lashes are kind of a makeup accessory. It's in this chapter, actually. They consider it an accessory to makeup, and now it has its own identity as its own, which is kind of cool. And we'll talk about cluster lashes and strip lashes. You should have those in your repertoire as well if you're going to do lashes. Be able to do individual, be able to do volume, mega volume if you want to go that far. Also be able to do the basics, clusters, and we'll do that on Thursday. And then next week we'll be on state board. I do not remember if you guys packed or not. Did you?
I did.
Okay, bring it. Bring your stuff to pack, and then we'll get you started.
Oh, I didn't pack it yet. I just got all of it together.
We'll bring it and we'll pack it. And we'll be going over that next week.
And I'd like to have it labeled.
That's fine. We're going to pack your kit for state board. So you have to take a physical kit to state board to do your practical portion. That we prep you for in class.
Okay.
What list? No, probably. Well, I can recalculate. It's not hard. I need to actually look at it because I know they changed a couple of things.
Well, the list was also online.
So I just have to make sure they haven't updated the PSI packet and changed. All right. All right, ladies, that is all I have for you. So we will see you tomorrow at 10.
Okay,
You too.
thank you. Have a
Bye-bye.
good day.